the professional clubs, the Super League. I'm not sure how many clubs. I'm not too familiar with it, so I don't know how many clubs are in that professional league. But is it possible that the FA could give the professional club some incentive to create proper youth academies that are free? So that way, players could come into those establishments to play, and they could get some of these young kids who come from economically challenged backgrounds, and they could end up playing for these clubs. Which, by the way, if they did, because of the hunger, and if they're coached properly, there is the possibility that a lot of them could get revenue back if they're sold. Not to use the word sold, that doesn't sound right? But if they end up moving on to a bigger club somewhere else, or even another Super League club in India, so maybe that, I don't know, is that a possibility where that kind of system could be created?
See, the good positive aspect is all of these big clubs. The we have 10 clubs in the Super League, and then we have the second tier league called is I League. We have 11 clubs there, and that number keeps changing. But all of these clubs, when they look for the talent, they extend everything free. Yeah, if
Okay.
they are part of their youth development program, if they have identified somebody, they provide everything free. But all of these clubs doesn't have the setup and a structure where they really can house them, except few. So therefore these clubs are still in the process of putting the structure, putting the system, because right now they don't even own a football pitch, majority of them. They also depend on the local government, local organizations to get even the training pitch for them. Yeah, so that's a very challenging situation, but I think they will be able to get everything as basics in the coming years. And they will also have the elite program player development, because we are very weak in the elite player development. There is nothing called exists, because the FA only trains the key youth players, you know, and they spend maximum on them, because it everything is free. Yeah, their travel, their education, their food, medical, kitting, everything is free. Yeah, so that's, and there are many such academies in India where they give absolutely free. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when you start, because you have to start somewhere. Yeah, and you will have potential, but then you really don't come out of the laboratory and start displaying football. Yeah, and you have to, when you start, where you go, and that is where we have to really open up, because we really don't know who are those talented, who are not talented. Once they start playing, once they have the opportunity to play, when they have the opportunity to learn, then only we will know they are talented, and then they get all these facilities. But many of them, they don't reach there to be visible, because they are not able to afford to be part of a grassroots program or a local league. Yeah, and that is what is required, and that is it's not inclusive. We need to have everything, inclusiveness in our system, and where the whereby the girls also comes and start playing football in more numbers, what is required, irrespective of their background, their economic situation, they all should be welcomed. And that is what we need to do, because unless more children start playing football, we really don't know who are talented, and we will be able to identify the best talent then. So right now, it's like the opportunities are still less compared to what the country of our size, like in US, there are 30 million playing at a grassroots level. Yeah, and in India even not in 1 million.